Hey everybody! Welcome back. I'm the Daywalker Games, and here I off screen did the mission sort of. It's not a mission. It's a side quest for the hot spring water to give him. If you pour it onto me, I'm sure you will not restore my strength. So we do this. We lock onto him and we throw. Ooh! Double sun power! I feel rejuvenated. The smell of the heat is spring water coming back home. Wait, did he really stay home? I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to get back to work so I can open up the shop. Oh dear lord, it's the lever! After playing this game and the mission thing again, I really despise these things. Their movement patterns are erratic. And for our troubles, he gives us a piece of heart. Die. Pick this up because if we don't, it's gonna be just sitting there. Point blank. So the shield can deflect most projectiles, except for arrows, which is like, oh, you can reflect energy projectiles, but not an arrow. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's not gonna like full out change directions. But if we go down here and take Temla, if we go into the Temlar's bar, is Temla called Temla because it's the Knights Templar, or I'm not sure. It's just a conspiracy. Video entertainment, a video interactive entertainment theorem, conspiracy. Thanks for watching. Temla's bar, Temla's bar, Temlar, the Knights Templar. What to order? What to order? I do believe I'll start with the meat.
Oh.
And go here. Oh my, if it isn't Link. You made it. How long have you been, honey? Mercy, you must... Good timing. They're just talking about you. Hey, everyone introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Link. Remember what I told you before, honey? These are those friends mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us. But it's a bit of a There's been a disturbing turn of events at the Western Desert. He's gone to check it out. He's an older man named Auru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him, okay, honey? Why don't you be social and talk with these folks? They're a jolly bunch. And that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, hello. You must be Link, right? My name is Shad. Wonderful to meet you. Temla told me all you've been up to. You're rather formidable. I'm rather not afraid. Formidable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, the history and legends of Hyrule's a cup of tea. I'm your fellow. You're curious. Just ask why. Away. Looking on here. The older cougar and Arunu That like Highland studying the desert. Go over to her. I'm a Shay. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right, taught me the arts of war. I just thought I was his son. Of course, lessons in common were not the part of a regimen, so forgive me if I come off as rude. Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountains to the north of Hyrule, it's unlike any mountains I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but these happen to be no other mountains I know of. Evil ones. As soon as I know something more, I can tell you. Until you should stay away, yeah? And this guy's just being quiet. Aw, the cat just meows. I didn't know you can check on the cat to see how it is. That's nice. Nice little touch. So what we have here is we have to go to Lake Hylia. Then we'll snap our way there. And there we are. Transform into a human. And what we do is we go up this plank. Link slows down a little when he goes up it. And climb up the ladder to where the horrendous dungeon was. Like the little crawling one, where we had to go through the dark caves, and if we fell, we have to go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, that's not my favorite. If we go up here, we can see, or go back, we can see. There's something up there. Or someone. So if we can go up here, I hope I don't need money to progress, because something that would usually need money would be is required to go into the next part of there. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Link, is it? You know Temla? Don't you? I'm Aru. I'm part of the group that Temla kindly allows to meet at her bar. I forgot all about your deeds. Now you be courageous, you. You have likely heard of the strange events that's happening in the desert, do you not? And come to investigate? No? Or am I mistaken? Don't you know, Master Link? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison that was built to hold the worst criminals the land's ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death, sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror, was kept in that prison. Now that prison is condemned, and the road leading to the desert is completely impassable. The desert's world end. The desert at world's end still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evils currently plaguing Hyrule is related to the wicked place, so I've come to learn the truth. Master Link, what will you do now? Do you tell me to plan the enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes? Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So old Aru is gonna help us. Aruru, Aruru. And that's a straight 10 out of 10 dash if I'm dash. That's because that was the option that I had there, was on the A button. But if we can swim back to where that clown man is, the one that owns the cannon. go over here, I think. Yes. Let's grab onto the ledge here. And speak. Hey, you're back. So, Phil, I guess you like the ride. That's not bad. We can't do the special repairs, but if we go onto the item and select it, give it to him. From old Aruru, huh? Well, I guess I gotta do what the old coot says. On flight. Oasis flight, right? Oh, so here you go. One of our secret options not available for the general public. This time it's paid for. So, what you say? Let's go. So, we can go into the cannon. And we're blasted off into the sky, but I don't want to show that since I'd rather not waste my time. And here we are in the Gerudo Desert. Wait, Link. Before you go on, there's something I want to tell you here. Do you remember what this spirit said about the fused shadow? What do you think that happens to magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across sacred lands, Hyrule, and driven to another realm by the goddesses. Another world entirely. The Athens of Hyrule. Antithesis? Yeah, can I not speak today? Instead, things became shadows that could not mingle with that of light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm. And from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the world, the Twilight, feeling the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. Exposition! The history of the Twilight. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of that tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It's a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all the Twili into beasts. It's clear to me now that these somehow gained the greater evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and can no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. There's not a tale told to people. Throughout the goddess forbade us the left one light and darkness. From the mere twilight, we path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? And where we see those little tall pillars, those tall pillars is where we gotta go. So we need the claw shot to go through the desert. And also to take out these things. Call them little Mulgarite. Mulgara is the boss from a later game. Or an earlier game, I think. Yeah, but so we can flush on those trees. Okay, flush at them. Attack this one. We'll be making it on our way. But if you look into the distance, there's something peculiar out there. There's a gray thing in there. Does it look familiar? Because it is something that we've seen on our journey before. Oh yeah, the flash shot can also cook on items, like hearts and rupees. And that's not what we're supposed to do. No, don't fall into there. Lucky for, no, not so lucky. Well, time to see when I get there. Time to cut out. Alright, I caught a dayfly. A male dayfly. This bug is so awesome to have the same prefix in my name. And we're about to where I fell off. Yeah, but the dayfly, the male dayfly, I think only appears at night. And not to mention that there's also giant versions of the little twin molds, I think. I think that's either twin mold or Malagra. Oh, Malagra. But we're making it closer to the giant thing up there. Looks like a little obelisk. Okay, I gotta be more refined with my speech. Is it either little or giant? So we can make it over here to find ourselves some shadow beasts. You thought you can get away from them, but they're here. And the cutscenes are still unskippable. But we take those ones out, and our Master Sword is looking kinda weird. To find 3 hearts and another warp point. But if we slowly climb up here, and we warp it. Now, say we go to, I don't know, like, the Bridge of Elden, and we, say, warp this thing here, we can find out that, using the power of hair, so why can this be skipped, but not the other, when the Shadow Beasts are falling down? So we deconstruct and reconstruct this and fit it perfectly in there. I have no idea how it still fits in there without like super glue or anything. But here we have the Bridge of Elden fixed, which is kind of nice. That arrow's mine, that arrow's mine, that's mine. Oh, and I probably should give you something. Here, you can have this arrow. And I'll take one of those. I'm already at full health, but I'll take that. We take those. Okay, so the claw shot cannot reach up there. But there is a claw shot point nearby that. A claw shot. Look our ways on here. And here we have a golden insect. The female phasmid. That's pretty nice. But what's even more nice is, I think around here, once you fix the bridge, there's also gonna be... We're gonna need our bomb arrows for this. Taking a little detour from the desert, since we can always teleport back. If you haven't caught on to it now, the shadow beasts, they are sort of like checkpoints, where once you defeat them... Actually, I might want to use the Hawkeye, since you can, like, effectively just look over there, and this guy doesn't even suspect a thing. Yeah, but taking this detour, you can get yourself something that will be useful later. And that's not burning a hole in your shirt. This guy's gonna run up. He's gonna look around all confused. And Yahoo! Bing! And we hit him in the arm! I think around here is where the, if not, I can find it somewhere. There's a little spot where you can claw shot your way to something. I'll cut out and see you there. My bad, guys! Where we found that golden insect is actually an extension to a cave. This is what I wanted to show you. We need the iron boots for this, and we do not need the bomb arrows, but arrows would be nice. I thought this was supposed to make me more accurate. Well, boomerang time! I can probably lock on to something. Two for the price of one. So we fall down, we can equip our iron boots. Our boots! Home splitter! At least get one. I thought I could get two, but I guess I'm not supposed to be cool. Boomerang. And so we have ourselves another magnetic spots. Use the iron boots. I don't know how, like, Link can, like, wield his sword around the magnetic spot. It always seemed like as if it would, like... No, you cannot helm splitter that. I lost my track of things. But two helm splitter, not helm splitters, backslashes and down. Back attacks. Get 20 rupees from that. Which is pretty nice. we can go over here and see that there is nothing there. And if you fall down there, there's nothing to save you. But if we go down here, we can see that there's a magnetic field there. We could use our lantern to light something over there, which would give us another of those stamps. And stamps by now are pretty useless. Okay. We cannot warp in the cave, which I just don't know why. But go to the desert province. And here we have another probe. And you can fall down, which is just great. Those, they're not really of much importance to the main story, but they can get you some things. And you can use entirely from this. If you can get about like 20 of them, that's where I usually stop, because after 20 you just get things that are not really that much of importance and can be found elsewhere. Okay. Okay, the day-night cycle works weird to where it just kind of like flashes colors. Which is not usually how it works in real life, let me tell you that. No, miss, yeah, no, okay. Come on, you overglorified Hoppip. Yes, I want to go over there. Well, honestly, the poe's gone now. But here is a dungeon that I'm not ready to take on yet. And it's not of plot importance, so you don't have to worry about it just yet. I wonder, there are skulls here all lined in a row. Yeah, there's something there. Not really. Not really that of importance. Oh boy! Here we have ourselves some goblins riding boars. if you keep out your shield, they're not really gonna hit you. Or you can get ran over by that, but... Aw, man, the board just falls over. But it's not completely useless. You can saddle this thing. And get hit in the head with an arrow. No. What you can do is that you can just knock down everything in your path like an unstoppable juggernaut. Except for the boar stops. It can even run through fire. How cool is that? You can crash your way. But the thing about it is that if you crash the board into a wall, so this guy is on this giant, like, pavilion thing. Not pavilion, pillar. So what happens if you run into this? He falls and he dies. Because of his own, like, thing just turned against him. No, I wanted to do that. No, I didn't want to do that. But this thing makes a good substitute to opponent when it can be used. Not to say that opponent is bad and all, it's just that the boar is a destructive force of nature. As long as you press the A button. Since there's like no way to get off except for ramming your head into the wall, I guess we'll have to do that. Alright. Pretty cool. You made it over to here. Which is a Bokoblin fortress. I'm thinking I'm gonna end off here. End it off here. Well, I'll see you next time on the Daywalker Games. And keep your wits about you.